Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, Lord have mercy on us. She went from adult movie industry, yep, adult porn star, to pastor. And from there, OnlyFans. Let's roll the clip.
To pastor to OnlyFans. After porn, I did a 180 and became a pastor, and now I just want to be me. Doing OnlyFans as a Christian, I know I'm going to have criticism.
Are you serious? You know you're going to have criticism, but you're like, nah, I don't care.
People are already telling me that I'm going to hell, but the way I look at it is this. Nobody in this world can send me to hell. Nobody. Only God can.
No. You can send yourself to hell. That's how it works. Nobody can send you to hell. You go to hell because of yourself. Let's go.
So I got into the adult industry. I basically left New York and I went to California, and I kept having an agent contact me to shoot, and I didn't want to shoot for the longest time. It was like insane.
Isn't that crazy how they have that sad music in the background? Dun, 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 trying to make you feel bad for her? Yo, these people, bro. My bad. Let's roll the clip.
I was not able to afford myself and living with my son out there without getting into the industry. When I was fully in the adult industry and doing pornos and dancing and everything, I was making a little over $30,000 a month. When I left the industry, I was going to church and
$30,000 a month. All right, let's keep going, bro.
It was one of the times I got saved was in the church with my sister, and I was going through a terrible relationship at the time. That's basically when I got out of the industry. It's like I got saved and I felt the convictions on me and everything from doing porn. My experience as a pastor was extremely difficult. I have a lot of respect for pastors and the stuff that they go through after going through it myself. They judge you by everything. I mean, God forbid a pastor has a drink of wine or any type of alcohol.
Bro, as a pastor, you are supposed to be a model. You're supposed to guide the congregation, all right? People are supposed to listen to your words. You get the Bible, the word from God, and you read it to people, and you explain it to people, not living another life of sins like it is in your front head. Let's keep going.
With beverage, because you're definitely going to hell for that.
When Crystal mentioned OnlyFans, at first I didn't really take it serious. She just mentioned it quick, and then she had mentioned it again, and I told her, I said, I'm not here to control you. I want you to do what makes you happy. You know, as long as it doesn't break up our marriage, I'm down with it.
Yo, this is her husband telling us or telling her, oh, yeah, you my wife, you want to do OnlyFans, go ahead. What type of man?
Told her I support her 100%.
I set up my OnlyFans account. I used my old name, Nadia Hilton, and basically brought that back into life. I don't have to do a whole lot about it. My husband actually manages the page for me. The way I look at posting adult content is God brought me into this world naked. Posting pictures naked, I don't think is this big, huge crime or, this big sin.
Yes, no, not when you are a pastor. You are a pastor doesn't mean you can go around and just, bro, she's a pastor.
Feelings as far as people looking at Crystal's pictures and videos, really anybody can look at her pictures and videos anyway, because they could Google her and
it's your wife.
Up. Nadia Hilton's was pretty well known. She's all mine, so I'm not really too worried about it.
Oh, bro.
I am a little worried about Olivia finding out when she gets older, just because I don't want her to go down that path. I think for me, my life was totally different, I was abused when I was a kid, went through some seriously bad things, so my attention and everything that I needed went into that direction, but I am very hopeful that my daughter doesn't go through that. Hey, what's up? Hi! I have a photographer and a makeup artist coming today to do a shoot for my OnlyFans. When I was in the church, it was girls can't wear pants, they have to wear skirts, you can't wear makeup, you can't dye your hair, you can't cut your hair. God forbid you show any cleavage, you're going to hell for all those things. So I literally went from one extreme to the next.
Do you hear the things she says, bro? when did this happen? Like, how did we get here? Porn star becoming pastors. And then she realized, yeah, I used to make $30,000. Because, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think she's doing it for the money. She used to make $30,000 a month, bro. And then she becomes a pastor. How much do pastor make? I think like 70,000, something like that, a year. So she's like, nah, bro. I gotta go back. I won't go back to the extreme, but it'll be subtle. I'll go for OnlyFans. Get out of here, bro.
I had actually this one guy who signed up to my OnlyFans account. Then he would sit there and post on my Facebook page how I was going to hell for it. And I'm like, okay, so Crystal is going to hell, but you can sit there and watch Nadia and watch her get naked. But you're not going to hell. Yeah.
You can be judged, but they're not judged for watching what you're doing.
Exactly. I've known Dusty for about 8.
Okay, I just want to say this is something I heard a lot from Christian. Oh, you're not supposed to judge. You're not supposed to judge, bro. If you see evil, you're supposed to call it. If you see something wrong, you're supposed to say something about it. You're supposed to say something about it. Even if you can't do anything about it, you're supposed to point it out and say, this is wrong, this is bad. You're not supposed to do that. I feel bad for her husband, bro. Are you serious? She's a pastor. Oh my God.
Years now. She's been a really close friend of mine, someone I can lean on for a lot of things. We haven't hung out as much as we probably should. I started doing things a little different than what I used to do.
Oh boy.
So, obviously my whole past and being in porn and all that stuff. So now I actually started an OnlyFans page.
What's an OnlyFans?
So it's like this website where people sign up and get this, monthly subscription, and then I brought Nadia back a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's definitely different than what you were doing.
It's not full-on porn like I was doing before, this is a different Nadia Hilton. This is with a little crystal kick to it, I would say.
So a cleaner version.
Not so much cleaner, but
Not so much. I honestly was wondering if this was going to come back anyways for a long time. Mm-hmm. It was a part of who you were for so long, and you just cold turkeyed that and went strictly to walking the straight line as straight as you possibly could. How do you give yourself for years up just like that? There's no way.
Because she was fake the whole time. It was fake the whole time. She lied. She tried to lie to herself, and she tried to lie to people around her.
I don't like the perception of OnlyFans where people think that because you're on OnlyFans, like you're an escort or a prostitute. It's like, no, I'm not shooting with anybody else but my husband. My husband actually shoots with me. That's a new thing, just so you know.
Nice. Good for you, man. Not gonna lie, good for you.
Or a prostitute. It's like, no, I'm not shooting with anybody else but my husband. My husband actually shoots with me. That's a new thing, just so you know.
Nice. Good for you, man. Not gonna lie, good for you.
See, she's a bad friend. She is a bad friend. Because if she was a good friend, knowing that your friend is doing something you know it's wrong, you will say, hey, yo, bro, I don't think you should be a pastor and have an OnlyFans. What is that even supposed to? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
And the fact that you got your husband supporting you, that's even better.
Looking back at my life as a pastor, I am grateful for the experience of it. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about other people. I will always be a believer, but I don't want to be in a religion where people are controlling who I am or my whole life. I'm happy being in the middle, not all porn and not all church, just being me.
Not all porn, not all church. So I'm going to sin a little bit. It doesn't mean I'm sinning, right? I have a report for you. So that's the report on her from the U.S. Sun. It says here, because she's right there, and this is the video I just showed you. It says here, this is funny, porn star turned pastor Crystal D. Gregorio says she is returning to OnlyFans after a lot of judgment from churchgoers. So she actually returned to OnlyFans, and she's not a pastor anymore. Amen, amen, amen. All right, so she's a former pastor because she's not a pastor anymore, right? And she's a 37-year-old who will go by her old stage name of Nadia Hilton. All right. She's still an ordained minister. Oh, Lord. Following a 1-8 decision to turn her back on the adult film industry 6 years ago. I'm just as confused now. I don't know if she's a pastor anymore. I don't know anymore. So it is what it is. She says here, however, speaking in a recent interview, she revealed that she is reviving her profile on the online platform after growing tired of dealing with judgmental parishioners. I decided to step back from all that after seeing a lot of judgment from church people, very judgmental, she told Syracuse.com. I'm not in any particular group anymore. You better not. We don't want you here. Christian, no, we don't want you. Di Gregorio had initially moved from New York to Los Angeles at the age of 16, getting notoriety as she appeared in more than 100 adult films across a 10-year period. At the top of her game, she was earning $250,000 a year, living in a mansion, driving flash sport car, and even owned her own nightclub. However, in 2015, she left that all behind to join the church, marrying husband, and they formed the New Beginning Christian Life Church in New York. How do you become a pastor? I never looked into it. But now remarried and living away from the church, she confirmed that she is embracing her alter ego once again as she embarks on a new chapter of her life. Yep, back to being a OnlyFans. But she's not the only one. I just wanna bring that up. She's not the only one. Shout out to the New York Post. We also have a story. That story was actually posted. Sorry about that. That story was actually posted 2 days ago. A former church pastor now make $100,000 a month as life coaching stripper. She was never a pastor. Yo, evil is growing. A lot of evil people are infiltrating the churches. All right, that's what they're doing. She was never a pastor. She just lied to people. She just wanted free money. Look at her. Look at her. She looked like a professional here. She looked like a professional. Here on the left, look at her. Yo, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. She's a saint and a sinner. She was never a saint. Nicole Mitchell. She ditched her life as a pastor in Ohio 3 years ago and now lives in California making a living in the sex industry. Wow, she's a mom of 3 who describes herself as a pastor turned stripper life coach model on her Instagram account. 120,000 followers charge $15 a month for a sexy subscription on her OnlyFans. This is crazy, bro. What I wanted to know is, how do you become a pastor? This is crazy. Have you ever looked into it? All right. Is there any certification or license requirement? It says here there are no government certification or licensure requirement for pastor, but some denomination refer to pastor or minister ordination has certification or license. Wow, that makes sense. The requirement for ordination vary by denomination and by individual church. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty sure some people just look at them because they are probably attractive. I'm not gonna lie, because they're attractive and they're like, yeah, we become a. How can this is amazing. And those one right here, she was a porn star. 100 videos. And those people just allowed her to become a pastor. Just like that. This is crazy. Let me know what you think about this video, man. It's crazy what's happening out there, bro. Like, evil is just everywhere. Everywhere, bro. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.